What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. Today I'm not coming at you as a YouTuber. Today I'm not coming at you as a person who comes on here attempting to make a video or whatever the case may be. Today I'm just coming at you as a man in the struggle who just wants to sit down and watch his favorite series. So, without further ado, let's watch some goat flipping Tama, man. 1, 2, 3. Damn right. Listen, man. Last episode, there was something in that episode that, if you ask me why I love Gintama in a scene, last episode had that one portion where Gin shows up, and whenever they arrive, and it shows like the entire flashback sequence, and he says it's because we lived under the same roof. Oh, then it shows that one top panel of Gin and the bottom panel of Kagura shook. I mean, that's Goatama, man. That is Goatama. Good lord, dude. Listen, I believe that this is about to cover my two of my favorite chapters, maybe even my favorite chapter in the entire arc. So I'm excited. We're about to get this episode, yo. It's like the moment Gintama starts, you can't help but have a smile on your face, man. You can't. No matter what is going on the outside, no matter what is going on, especially in my case, no matter what's going on anywhere for me, the moment I turn on Gintama for these next 22 minutes, I believe now, it's gonna be awesome sauce. Why? Because it's goat flippin' Tama, man. That's it. That's it. Let's do this. Siblings. I believe that's No. I think I know. Man, seeing this animated, oh god. Hosting, he's even stronger than Hosting. Goat Shiwara in flames. Who isn't empty? Look at the blood on Lake Toya. Love those details like that, man. Resolve to empty yourself. Kamui, you don't even know. Her two stupid brothers. I forgot he said that line. Gin stopped it? Did he need him? He said, get out of here. Broken-handed all. Far from being the strongest. Look at him, yo. He can't. His freaking thing is broken. This is why he's my favorite character of all time. But I still don't see myself losing. And he wraps it up. Strength that has nothing to lose. I love this panel so much. It's the same as weakness that can't protect anything. That's my panel. Can't even protect yourself. Could you possibly protect from me? Keep your hands off of it to begin with. God, yo, the art and animation of this episode again. He kicks him. Look at those eyes, man. By his sword. He's the same. In order to obtain the title of strongest, he kept fighting too. You're damn right he did. For an entirely different name. I love this. You're not looking at me. Even when you went up against Hosen and Shinsuke, you were off fighting a different battle all by yourself. Who are you fighting? Yeah. Just like you. I used to be empty. And they're using Take Care Buddy? Screw what I said earlier. This is why I love Gintama. But the ones who gave me meaning to the empty me once more were the people who'd become a part of me at some point. Freaking hell, your sister and everyone else. So they just barged into my life and gave me a new name. That's when I realized that I hadn't actually lost anything. No, this isn't Take Care Buddy. This is the more precious the burden, the heavier it is. Yo! I love this soundtrack, bro. So now they use the soundtrack for both of my favorite speeches. This speech and the other one. The I'm the disciple of Yoshida show. I'm on job. I swear on this name they gave me that I won't lose. Not to you or myself. Freaking kid! You shouldn't lose either. That thing lying at the very depths of the empty you. Your real name! Let's go! Look at the art! Mibozu knows. God, man, I love that speech so much. And they used them. I don't know why I thought it was Take Care Buddy at first. You know, I don't know why. But no, the heavier the freaking, the more precious the burden, the heavier it is to carry. I love that OST so much. So now they use the OST for both of my favorite speeches in the entire series. Greatness. It's like Gintoki's my favorite character. Look at that! Like Toya right to the foot! Look at Git's face, the higher he will jump. Look at the way the atmosphere's changed, look at the color! This is sick. Kamui versus Gintoki greatness. And he comes right to the, he smacks the flipping flips out of him, dude. Flagnards! I love that panel so much, and he did it perfect. There he goes. But the name of this episode. This might be one of my favorite episodes in the whole series. Kamui! Gin said, no, you ain't touching that! And this is his part. I love Gin so much. Your stupid brother, and he smacked the freaking hell out of him. You're not touching Kagura, man, not as long as Father Toki's here. You're gonna look at the depths of your emptiness. What you saw there is your real name. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I love the way they're doing this sound effect showing that he's talking to himself. It's like his subconscious trying to speak to him in the situation. I wonder if it's the same thing that I'll erase it all for you, and then he loses it. He I wonder if that's the same thing Kagura heard in her head, you know, back then in Yoshiwara. The chains have been broken. This is where it gets real. Look at his face. He looks insane. He looks like he just went through the Joker's treatment in Batman. Yes, exactly. That's one of the most insane moments in the series. That caught me so off guard when I saw that Kagura moment. Holy Flagnards. Episode 142 will forever be legendary. 141 and 142. Beast that's even forgotten its own name. Look at that right in front of her face. A berserk Kamui, man. The chains have been broken. You know, throughout the entire series, we always wondered why. But then look, Gin continues to protect her. His limiter's up. Look at this sadistic bastard licking his own blood. Where's Sogo now? Let us Sogo have it at him with him now. Look at that. And Gin is continuing to take this damage. Abuto. I forgot about Abuto coming in. That ball didn't run around away. It's gonna happen this episode. It's gonna happen this episode. I know it is. I love this soundtrack. These guys are the same. They're enduring that pain to fight you. Here you're running away. Abuto greatness. If you're gonna fight, do it with your own hands. Then so be it. Abuto. Dog. You're gonna keep fighting until you die. And the 7th Division will fight with you all the way. Here we go. I remember this. True that. There's Take Care, buddy. There is Take Care, buddy. Greatness. Gintama soundtracks are amazing. And I couldn't stop you. Because I was the same as you. And where to go back to, the only way to go was forward. That's why when you move forward without ever looking back, man, we were drawn to you. Empty or not. The sight of you relentlessly charging forward in pursuit of strength. The sight of you smiling in the very face of death as you fought. Damn. Was our pride and joy, dog. Then I'll atone for it as the guy who couldn't stop you. This is how you display friendship, man. This is how you display it. Take notes. This episode has been godly, dude. Here we go. Shit, Bashi! We swear on the Yorozuya's name. We take that name, the last thing remaining within you. We protect you, stupid brother. So don't let your stupid instincts beat you. Kicked him right there. You see Sahara in the background. carrying the lifeless body of Yumibozu, man. I mean, he's flipping so much blood loss. Haruto. Look at Shinpachi, dog. These flashbacks to Gochiwara. I love how, to protect themselves from the 4x3 aspect, they add like little things to the side like this to make it look like it's actually a flashback. I love this. So that way it keeps the quality while also showing there was a flashback scene. It's BNP greatness, you know? BNP! Shinpachi! Every time we protected something, we became a little stronger, didn't we? This entire arc is a callback to Yoshiwara, man, honestly. So let's wipe our tears and go. I'm sure we'll become a little stronger. There we go, man, working together! You see Kagura, Shinpachi, I love these transitions, man! The art in this episode! I won't lose any more. You're damn right! And last many. Saburo, have we gotten stronger? Have we made any progress? We don't know. Doesn't matter because they're fighting together as the Yodozuya. Oh. Man. Damn right. The biggest fool. The biggest idiot. And the Yodozuya. She found her family, man. That's why I won't lose. So long as they left the Independence Day! Greatest episode! Ah, dude! This is the best episode of the arc. I don't care. I don't care. Oh man, I got chills when they mentioned Independence Day. Kagura! The goat! And the fact they used that soundtrack too. Look at the way Kagura is standing, man. Look at Kamui. Get lost by Yato blood. It's just a sibling spat. Let me fight with my own hands. It always goes back to the right hand, man. All the way going back to chapter 515 where they first talked about it. Or 514, you know, depending. animation. Look at the arts. This transition sequence. There it is. There it is. The art covering it. Oh yeah, this is a top 3 episode. Flying Flagnards. Freaky hell. Can't shake us all. Your Bobbies. Our family. That's my panel. It shows Coco holding him. Ah. Sister knocked him out. That's the way it is, man. There's the panel. I don't know how Gintama does this. This is why it's Goatama. Easily. You mean this is why it's Goatama. They took my favorite because 589 that last part you just saw is my favorite chapter in the arc. But I really loved the Gintoki chapters as well. Because, where he admits, where he states that, it's because of them that he was able to live on. Because of the Yorozuya, that's how much they mean to him. He was empty. He didn't know where to go. He didn't know what to do. Because these idiots came into his life. He has a reason to live once more. It's to be with them. And he's not going to let you take them away from him. Yeah. Get! And then the stuff with Kamui and Kagura, I mean... Oh, here comes the preview for next week. Next week's stuff. I mean, when I tell you the arc only gets better and better. It only gets better and better. There it is. Where's the panel? There's a certain panel in here that had me questioning life. I can't wait for next week's episode. Look at this. But see, in the preview, they're not even showing it. No, they are! Yeah! No, I'm not even gonna say it. Just because we don't watch preview, I'm not gonna say it. But what I will say... Let me actually turn off the recording before it gets deleted. But what I will say is that was by far one of the best episodes in the entire series. They took 2 of my favorite chapters and put them in the same episode. What more needs to be said? Nothing more needs to be said after that. What episode is it? 326. Nothing more needs to be said after that. They used the legendary "The More Precious the Bird and the Heavier It Is Carried" soundtrack for my other favorite speech in this whole series. The this episode, from everything, from an art standpoint, from a soundtrack standpoint, from a story perspective, everything. Guys, I already read the manga. I knew what I was going to get into going into this. But as always, BNP surpasses expectations. They don't just live up to them. They always live up to them. But when they surpass it in this manner, I mean, this is by far top 5, maybe even top 3. I'd have to really, really think about it. They flash back to Independence Day. Favorite episodes in the entire series. They animated, and then oh god, but next week and the week after. What am I gonna do? It's too much greatness. But this week, there was no way in hell. I mean, you know, guys, with the struggle that you go through on a daily basis, you know, man, especially as of late, to just sit down and watch the greatness of Gintama, man. I don't know. This episode did what it needed to do, man. Such an amazing episode. I love Kagura and Kamui's relationship, man. I stated this so many times. 589 is my third favorite chapter in all of Gintama. Only topped by Chad. It's hard, but technically three chapters top it. But one I count as one. That's 519 and 520, which is episode 305. And the other one is chapter 551, which is episode 316. But this one right here, man, 589. Just with everything with Kagura and Kamui, from the moment that she catches him, and you see Kamui's face, man, it's like that acceptance, and Kagura's like, you don't have to worry about it, man. Your mommy's our family. Whenever she's holding him right there, and you see Coco rubbing him, it's like, why? My heart. Flipping Flagnards, man, like. That was by far one of the best episodes in the whole series. I don't care. Bar none. In all standpoints. You could bring up any standpoint. Animation standpoint, art standpoint, soundtrack standpoint, storytelling standpoint, character standpoint. Doesn't matter. This episode just, it reminds me why Gintoki is my favorite character. And it also reminds me why I love the Yorozuya so much. It reminds me why I love Goatama so much. Phenomenal episode. When you can adapt those episodes like that, man. Amazing stuff, man. I love Gintama, dude. And next week's gonna be go. Did you see the level of art in the preview? Like I said, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because, listen, man. When I saw what is going to happen next week in the manga, that was one of the only times that I was like legit. When the next chapter drops, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I could be at work, and thank goodness that the chapter whenever it came out, it didn't come out while I was at work. But I stated, I don't care what I'm doing. You let me know when the chapter's out. I'm doing live reaction to it anywhere. I don't give a flying flatter. When you guys see what's going down next week, it was something that I was looking forward to seeing for years. Well, technically, but by this time, it was only about a year and a half, if that I've been waiting for this. But next week, you guys are going to see the Awesomesauce, man. This week is my. I mean, it's hard because the next portion is so amazing as well. But when I think of this arc, I think of this of what the stuff that went down in this episode, and I stated from the very beginning that the arc only gets better, and I wasn't lying. Even from the anime standpoint, this was the best episode of the arc thus far, in my honest opinion. And it seemed like the episodes only got better and better. Rakuyo arc, Awesomesauce, man. I really do think that after witnessing this in the anime, it truly deserves a spot up there for me. It's so freaking GOAT. That's something I'll have to think about before the series ends, but God, what an amazing episode, man. What an amazing flipping episode. You guys have an awesome day, man. Goatama. It's the king. It is the king. What more needs to be said? I went into this feeling the way I did, and look at me now. This is why I love this series. The way that it touches me, and the way that it shows me more than that it's more than just a series, man. It's Sriracha's the GOAT. He is, man. Phenomenal episode. I can't. Best episode of the year thus far. I don't give a flying Flagnard. I mean, listen. I'm biased. I'm heavily biased. But it's okay. It's Goatama.